The CR-V has been Honda's best-selling car here in America for years, so when the time comes to update it, it's a pretty important task. In 2023, the new CR-V brings a fresh design, a more spacious interior, and the option for a 1.5-litre turbo model or an all-new hybrid setup. I spent some time with the hybrid CR-V, and the first thing you'll notice about next year's car is that new look. In the past, Honda's design has felt a little bit lost, but the company is doing a good job of bringing some cohesion back to the range, and this continues here. Up front, the hood is longer than the old car, and there's a new hatched grille and updated headlights. All this gives the SUV a bit of an angry stare when one sneaks up behind you on the highway. Further back, the roofline has been flattened and there's a sharper angle to the rear end, which has also lost those weird protruding tail lights. The whole car looks really good. It's sleek and it pops in this Canyon River blue metallic finish. Inside, the new CR-V is equally slick. There's an updated dashboard, which has this cool honeycomb strip running the width of the cabin, and there's a new 9-inch touchscreen in the center console. But don't worry, Honda hasn't done away with all of those physical buttons. It keeps some for the important stuff like volume and AC. Inside, there are also new seats, which were pretty comfy through my time in the car, and there are extra niceties, like an electric tailgate that can be triggered by waving your foot around the rear end. As first impressions go, this is a pretty good one. Honda will sell you the CR-V in 2 trims. There's the front or all-wheel drive Sport, or the top of the range all-wheel drive Sport Touring, and this is the one that I drove. The Sport models all come with the same 2-litre 4-cylinder engine paired with a 2-motor hybrid setup. In total, this kicks out 204 horsepower, making the new hybrid the most powerful CR-V ever. All that new power helps make this car pretty fun to drive. The CR-V hybrid comes with 4 driving modes. There's normal, econ, snow, and a new sport setting. This gives you a much more responsive accelerator and makes traversing mountain roads surprisingly fun for a car of this size. On top of the power, the brakes in this thing are really sharp, and the car was pretty quick to get back up to speed when you're coming out of a tight turn. What's more, the suspension did a great job at soaking up the bumps and potholes in the road. Of course, this is a hybrid, so we've got to talk about fuel economy. The all-wheel drive CR-V gets an EPA rating of 37 miles to the gallon. Through my day of driving, I didn't quite reach that though. My morning explore in the hills of California topped out at 31.3 mpg. After a bit of highway and city centre driving in the afternoon, I peaked at 33.5. If you want to boost your efficiency, Honda fitted the new car with regenerative braking. There are 2 paddles either side of the wheel that allow you to switch this up, from full 1-pedal driving down to just a hint of regenerative braking. All in all, Honda's done a great job updating the CR-V, and I've got no doubt that this new one will sell like hotcakes for years to come.